Hello, friends. I have come with the series of positivity and negativity from the day I have become the channel which is related to the individuality, the identification of oneself, positivity and the negativity which is formed, which is produced, the environment produced by others. Before that, we should be understanding the situation, which is how the situation is created by others, and which situation which is creating within you. So creating within you is the only way of understanding the matter of the fact, which is to be taken as a countable counter for others. Otherwise, you should not be in a such a position which is not applicable for yourself. So this is what the patience is with oneself. So yesterday I have taken the shloka as a one precise and specification of a individuality. More extending of that, I will be taking the same shloka as one of the explanation to the explanatory for the introduction of yesterday's words, which I have taken as an introductory. So what are the introductory? Yesterday I have taken the words which is to be understood by individual is administrative individuality and the progressive individuality. What is this administrative individuality and the progressive individuality? I will be taking the few more little bit explanation of the administrative individuality regarding the same shloka, which it is very important of in a equilibrium form. Equilibrium is nothing but the gunas which is to be in a handling position of a patience. Handling position of a patience is nothing but the situation which is under your own self. The situation which is under your own self is nothing but the equilibrium of the individuality, the sarvato mukha of oneself. Sarvato mukha of oneself is nothing but the rajas guna, tamo guna and the sattva guna. The combination of these three guna is nothing but the equilibrium. The same thing the Swami Vivekananda has identified as a equilibrium. He also taken the gunas as active, inactive and the equilibrium. The equilibrium is nothing but the sattva guna. So administrative individuality is only mean of sattva guna. The same thing which is in a shloka form, we come with the understanding of yoga hara yoga yukta hara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu. Karmasu is nothing but the way of doing the positivity. Karmasu is the sattva guna. Karma of the sattva guna is the karmasu. The karmasu, you can divide the word karma and a su. Su is nothing but the sattva positivity. Work of the positivity is nothing but sattva guna. Sattva guna positivity work is nothing but the karmasu. So having the positivity in such a position of individuality and having the decision accordingly with the norms of the visionary of the a particular position is a administrative individuality. Administrative individuality, everyone should have the administrative individuality as a one human being, but in a way of positive. This is what the shloka says, karmasu. This is what the yukta hara viharasya yukta cheshtasya. So having the equilibrium of thoughts, having the equilibrium of oneself, ratios of inner taking is a karmasu. Karmasu is nothing but the positivity of oneself, which is very necessary of the individual to form a specific situations in a position which he is in. So which is having the position of himself or individuality, he is the having the position of taking all the decision. He is the having a position of all taking all the decision which regards with. That is what the administrative individuality. So administrative individuality is nothing but you should be having the control of your own self first. Having the control of your own self first and taking the action regarding. Having that action, having the control of your own self and taking action regarding the environment wants you. If the environment's in such a position that they are forcing of taking the negative action, but you should be in a position which is applicable only in a positive way. You should be having all the control of your own self and you should be taking the decision accordingly. This is what the administrative individuality is. So progressive individuality, before I have talked the administrative individuality, now we will be talking about the progressive individuality. So progressive individuality is interlinked with the administrative individuality. So progressive individuality is nothing but one should have the progressive of thoughts. One should have the progressive of the thoughts. The progressive of the thoughts is nothing but having his own focus in a devotion, what the person, what the individual wants to be in a direction. This is what the progressive individuality. So progressive individuality and having the thoughts of progression. Having the thoughts of progression is nothing but yukta hara viharasya and the yukta cheshtasya karmasu. This is what the same thing what the what the shloka says regarding the progressive individuality. And yukta swapna bodhasya yukta swapna vabodhasya. The same thing, the positive and the negative, he should be having the he should not having the confliction of the positive and positivity and the negativity, but he should be having the position of taking the positive decision regarding the situation it direct. So this is a precise decision which is very much specific for individuality. So precise and a specific for an instant decision is the intellectual personality. Precise and a specific for an instant decision is a intellectual personality. Having the oneself in a precise manner, in a specific manner, and the instant decision how the decision should be with the sattva guna or equilibrium means precise and a specific is a intellectual personality. Having the intellectual personality with regards to administrative and the progressive individuality is must. Okay, having the intellectual personality is very much important for the both of the individuality forms, and this intellectual comes with the yoga itself. This intellectual personality comes because in the progression of the yoga itself. So what I am meaning to tell is, being the focus, being in a meditative state, being in a focused devotion, being in the focused direction, one should have the intellectual personality and also the emotional intelligence personality. This both intellectual personality and emotional intelligent personality is most effective of individuality. The effective of the most individuality, these are the both things which conflict the individual personality regarding the negative force which is created by others and negative force which is created by your own self. Negative force which is the negative force which is in a conflict of your own self is nothing but the thing which is fluctuating in your own self. The things which is fluctuating in your self is nothing but the negativity of your own thoughts. So negativity of your own thoughts and focusing on a direction and the dedication and the devotion is nothing but yoga bhavati dukkha. Yoga bhavati dukkha is nothing but being in a focused manner, being in a yogic mindset, in the mindset of focused is nothing but the emotional intelligence. And having the emotional intelligence is more precise in every field of the life, because of having the negative forces, because of having the negative forces of on the individuality. Once more I will be telling, having the negative forces on a individuality can make domination deliberately divert. Domination deliberately divert means the emotional intelligent and the intellectual personality, lack of the emotional intelligence and the intellectual personality. The only way of focusing the mind in a certain situation and a certain devotion, dedication, and in a position is nothing but having the yukta hara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu, having the positivity of your own self. That is means what I am trying to tell for all the friends of the techies is, having the intelligent personality and the emotional intelligence personality with regards oneself individuality is the only way of being in a positive in your own direction, directed decision. Okay, so after all this, I will some more regarding these two words, what I have given little bit explanation of intellectual personality and emotional intelligence personality. I will be taking little more explanation in a further video, because the explanation I have given today regard only the administrative individuality and the progressive individuality. Furthermore, I will be giving explanation of the intelligent personality and the emotional intelligent programs, which is very identification of the individuality. So identification of individuality is nothing but the positive and the negativity of the oneself regarding these two words. So furthermore, I will be giving the explanation of this. So thank you for watching the videos. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram. Thank you.